Hey guys, Salty Sledge back with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about one of my favorite characters in Season 2 of Marvel Rivals, and that's the Human Torch. And, kind of a pat on my back, when this season came out and the patch notes came out, I hopped in the practice range because I had a feeling, I just had a feeling, and I think a lot of other people kind of felt the same way, but this character is damn good right now. He is probably a top 5 DPS player in the game right now. A lot of people are starting to catch on to just how good he can be. And before I kind of get rolling into this video and explaining how I'm playing with him, I want to make it like very clear. I am not pretending to be a top 500 player. I don't think I'm one of the best players in this game. I definitely consider myself a casual. I'm certainly not bad. I'm a decent rank, but this video is intended for like the casual gamers who are a little bit like me. You're not one of the best players in the game, but you can still compete, and you enjoy this game. So with that being said, let's kind of discuss some of the things that I think are important for you guys to know if you're just getting started with Johnny Storm, as well as if you're maybe even comfortable with him and you just want some tips that I've picked up. So one of the first things I noticed during Season 2 when I started playing the Human Torch is that it's all about being really, really annoying. Okay, the flames, the ability to zone off areas. You can see right now, I'm setting up an area where I can zone off. And basically what that does is it pushes the fight into certain directions. And it gives me the ability to kind of control the battlefield. And I'm playing against a Human Torch in this other game. And you can see they're kind of doing the same thing, but that ability to just kind of set the tone of where the fight's going to be is huge. His fireball that you throw on the ground, for me, it's my R1 ability. I play on controller. But those fireballs, I feel like I shoot those more than my actual primary fire. They are what his kit is all about. You want to use those fireballs to set up areas to control the fight. And you honestly, when I play with them, I launch them as much as I can. I try to be calculated where I launch them because obviously I can do what I'm about to do right now, which is set up that zone. And once again, I'm just kind of controlling the area. You will notice the other team has a Johnny Storm, and that's actually the first time he gets me. You'll notice in this gameplay, I don't pay attention much to the characters that are flying in the air. And the reason that I don't pay attention to those characters flying in the air is because that's not what he's best at. He is best at controlling the ground level, using the fireballs, setting up the zones. That's what he's best at. Once again, we won the fight. I'm just setting up a zone, and I'm just kind of dictating where the fight's going to happen. We obviously had this team on the ropes. We were the better team, but it's all about just setting the pace. And they got a healer ult here. I've got my ult. I've learned to time his ult to do one of two things. Either getting out a healer ult or using it at the very end of a healer ult like I just did in that clip. Because when I do that, his ult, once again, it's just all about annoying, taking space, providing the opportunity for my teammates to get in. And as you can see, it worked to perfection there. I died, but we won the fight. And I feel like because of my ult, we were able to win that fight. So once again, for the rest of this video, I'm going to just try and make it short and sweet. I'm not one of the best players in this game, but I still feel like I'm good enough with this character to feel comfortable about talking his kit. And you can see what I just did right there. That's another one of his abilities. It's just huge, huge, huge. That ability to dive to the ground. If you have fireballs where an enemy is and you dive on the same spot, you're going to do a ton of damage. That ability also gives you health. So there are a couple clips that I'll put in here later on, but I actually use that ability at times just to stay alive because I know I can get a little bit of extra health. Some other kind of things that I want to talk about when we're discussing Human Torch and things that I've found to be extremely necessary is healer ults. You're a flying character, and a lot of the healer ults only take place on the ground. Obviously, Invisible Woman, she creates the giant shield, and I can stay kind of high up when those are happening. But for the other alts, like Luna and Cloak, you have to be mindful of when those happen, because you have to get to them, otherwise you're just setting yourself up to be a target. You have to make sure that you fly to them, Loki lamps, you have to make sure that you kind of use those to your advantage. You can't just stay up in the air. And honestly, if you're up too high, you're not going to be doing enough damage anyways. So you kind of have to find your own middle ground as to where you want to play. You want to be up in the air, but you don't want to be up too high. You also don't want to be too low, because if you're too low, your ability that allows you to dive to the ground, you won't be able to use it. And the other big thing that I want to talk about is that you have to make sure that you're nice to your healers. If you're not getting healed while you're playing this character, good luck. You're just not going to be able to do anything. Now, obviously, in that clip right there, there's nothing my healers could have done. It looks like we had lost the fight. They were already doing a great job. But do not call out your healers. Don't be nasty. If you need them to look up to you because you're simply just not getting enough heals, be nice about it, okay? You guys know how this game can be. Be nice to your supports. They do a lot. But if you don't have supports that are paying attention to you, it's going to be really difficult to play this character. So for the rest of this video, what I plan on doing is just kind of putting in some clips from some of the games that I've had. Like I said, not one of the top 500, not trying to be something I'm not. But just, if you're new to this character, or you're slowly picking him up with the season buffs, and you're trying to look for more tips, just kind of pay attention to see how I use mine. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but I feel like I'm slowly catching on, and there have definitely been games that I've played where I dominated. And in some of these clips that you're going to see, I set the pace for the fights, and because of the abilities that this character has, we were actually able to win some fights. So with that being said, we'll get into some of these clips here. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe, as well as leave a like if you enjoyed this particular video. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the clips.
Put on a show!
I have rocket ult. And it's met. Did he eat you?
No.
Maximum pulse!
Whip.
Their Iron Man's not good.
Nice.
The current score is...
Patch you up. That felt nice.
We have all three ults. They're both up there though, so I'm kind of waiting for them to ult. They're just not ulting. Should I hit mine? Iron Man in the sky.
I got him.
Dead. Gotta keep our tanks up. Oh, big clobber. Pumping out damage. Jeff, look at Jeff, look at Jeff, look at Jeff, look at Jeff.
Oh my god, I got a fucking Loki clone right on that.
Jeff dead. Winnable. Iron Man.
Nice. I can get the Lunaut out, or I can wait. What do you think? Get it out?
Get one out if you can.
I am ready to put on a
Yeah,
show!
Dude, he ate me. I was in the fucking sky.
Oh, that was
Jesus
huge.
Christ.
Fucking killed all of you. This thing ought to have been big. We could use a big one.
Put mine down just so they can.
Oh,
that's not
shit.
good.
Big
be
ol',
alright.
big ol'.
Yeah, should be okay.
Only 60 It's
Fighter time, she's gonna jump down. Their wolf just solo ulted. Huge one.
final score. 3-2-2.
Holy mother of pearl. We're a little far up.
Yeah, I was just trying to get magic out. And I just gotta pick on Cloak. Ida can die.
Got her.
Huge.
Half of the mission area. Keep going. Double KO.
Feels like a waste at all, but I didn't want them to stall that
Nah,
any
you're
longer.
More bad guys. Just what we need. Some more.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Just fight wall, he's not coming in.
You better get a look behind you.
Should be able to get out that bubble, and we're back in.
Someone scratch my back. This is real firepower. Let's cook some more.
Should be ours.
Don't worry, rockets there.
I gotta hit this.
Yeah, you're good. Dude,
Why don't we
I
have
just don't even
point?
know where to look.
Oh my god.
Free healers, we don't.
Come on. We take care. Nice.
Did they use anything there?
No, we're gonna have both.
I have mine. Is that ours?
Oh.
Thermofrost just shooting straight up at you. I'm assuming that's you. She's literally looking straight up into the sky. We have amplifier on point, I'm going. Magic dead. Toss them. Nice. I don't really know where my ult went. I could have sworn I smoked her. Maybe she cloaked it, but I don't.
So once again, guys, this gameplay was just meant to kind of serve as a baseline if you're trying to learn this character. I'm going to reiterate it one more time. I'm not a pro. I'm still learning this character. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with him. And I hope that through this video, you're able to see that he's maybe not as complicated as you guys thought. Give him a try. See for yourself. But once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. And if you want more content like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.